Welcome to 100 mind-blowing facts that will surprise you. In this video series, we'll uncover incredible truths that will leave you speechless. Get ready to learn something new and fun. Let's dive into the first 10. Get ready to be amazed. In this video, we bring you 100 of the most mind-blowing facts that will surprise and entertain you. From unbelievable science and nature facts to quirky human behaviors and historical oddities, there's something for everyone. Fact 1. Did you know that honey never goes bad? Archaeologists discovered pots of honey inside ancient Egyptian tombs over 3,000 years old, and incredibly, it was still perfectly edible. Thanks to honey's low moisture content and natural acidity, it creates an environment that resists bacteria and microorganisms. This golden liquid has been used for thousands of years as food, medicine, and even as an offering to the gods. In fact, honey's unique chemical composition makes it one of the only foods known to last indefinitely when properly sealed. That's why it's often referred to as liquid gold. Fact 2. A single bolt of lightning is incredibly powerful. It carries enough energy to toast over 100,000 slices of bread. That's around 5 billion joules of energy packed into a flash that lasts just a fraction of a second. This immense burst of natural electricity is hotter than the surface of the sun and can travel at speeds up to 220,000 kilometers per hour. While we can't plug it into our kitchen appliances yet, this shocking fact gives us a glimpse into the raw, untamed power of nature. Fact 3. Octopuses are full of surprises. Did you know they have 3 hearts? To pump blood to their gills, and the third sends it to the rest of the body. Even weirder, when an octopus swims, that third heart stops beating. Their blood is blue because it uses copper-based hemocyanate. The Eiffel Tower is not as rigid as it seems. During hot summer days, it can grow over 6 inches taller. This happens because the metal expands with heat, a phenomenon called thermal expansion. When temperatures rise, the iron structure stretches slightly, making the entire monument taller. It's a subtle but fascinating example of how even the most iconic structures are affected by the natural laws of physics. Fact 5. It sounds strange, but bananas are berries and strawberries are not. Botanically speaking, a berry must develop from a single ovary and contain seeds inside the fruit. Bananas fit the definition, but strawberries do not because their seeds are on the outside. This twist in classification reveals just how complex and surprising the world of plant biology can be. So next time you eat a banana, remember, you're biting into a true berry. Fact 6. Sharks have been patrolling Earth's waters for over 400 million years. That's 50 million years before trees even existed. These ancient predators were around when land was mostly barren. Their skeletons are made of cartilage, not bone, which helped them evolve and adapt faster over time. Their survival through multiple mass extinctions proves that they're one of the most resilient species on the planet. Fact 7. There's a real planet out there made almost entirely of diamond. It's called 55 Cancri, twice the size of Earth and about 40 light years away. Scientists believe its carbon-rich interior and intense pressure turn it into a massive sparkling jewel floating in space. The surface reaches scorching temperatures of over 2,000 degrees Celsius, making it as hostile as it is dazzling, a diamond in the sky, quite literally. Fact 8. Sloths may be slow, but they have a hidden talent. They can hold their breath longer than dolphins. While dolphins can hold their breath for about 10 minutes, sloths can manage up to 40 minutes. They do this by slowing their heart rate to a crawl when submerged. It's an impressive survival tactic that allows them to evade predators even in water. Fact 9. Wombats have one of the strangest trademarks in the animal kingdom, cube-shaped poop. Scientists believe this helps it stay in place to mark their territory on uneven ground. The shape comes from the way their intestines contract during digestion. This quirky trait has even inspired engineering studies. Who knew poop could be so fascinating? Fact 10. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all of Earth's beaches. That's not just poetic, it's a scientific estimate. With over 100 billion galaxies, each containing billions of stars, the cosmos is a vast and mysterious place. It stretches our imagination and reminds us how small we are in the grand scheme of things. Fact 11. Did you know that butterflies taste with their feet? It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. Butterflies have taste sensors located on their tarsi. That's the scientific name for their feet. When they land on a plant, they can immediately detect if it's the right one to lay eggs on just by standing on it. This helps them find the best food sources for their caterpillars. It's like nature gave them a built-in food critic system right on their toes. Fact 12. A day on Venus is longer than a year. Here's a mind bender. A single day on Venus, the time it takes to rotate once on its axis, is actually longer than its year. Venus takes about 243 Earth days to complete one rotation, but only 125 Earth days to orbit the Sun. That means if you were standing on Venus, which we don't recommend, the Sun would rise and set incredibly slowly. It's the slowest spinning planet in our solar system, and a perfect example of how strange our cosmic neighborhood can be. Fact 13. Your body has more bacteria than human cells. It might sound creepy, but your body is home to trillions of bacteria, and they actually outnumber your human cells. For every one of your own cells, there are about 1.3 bacterial cells hitching a ride. But don't worry, most of these microbes are harmless, and many are essential to your health. They help you digest food, regulate your immune system, and even influence your mood. Fact 14. There's a species of jellyfish that may be immortal. Imagine living forever. That's the mysterious ability of a jellyfish called Octopuses dorni. This tiny sea creature, often smaller than a fingernail, has the unique ability to revert its cells back to an earlier stage of life. When injured or threatened, it doesn't die, it simply resets itself and starts again. While it's not truly immortal in every situation, its regeneration abilities are unmatched in the animal kingdom. Nature just might be hiding the secret to eternal youth beneath the waves. Fact 15. Rain has a smell, and it's called petrichor. That fresh, earthy scent after it rains has a name, petrichor. It comes from oils released by plants during dry weather, which are absorbed by rocks and soil. When rain hits, those oils and a compound called geosmin are released into the air, creating that distinct smell so many of us love. It's not just water falling from the sky, it's chemistry in action. And interestingly, humans are incredibly sensitive to geosmin. We can detect it in concentrations as low as 5 parts per trillion. Fact 16. The heart of a blue whale is as big as a small car. The blue whale is not just the largest animal on Earth, it is some of the most mind-blowing biology to match. Its heart alone can weigh over 400 pounds and is about the size of a small car. Just imagine, its heartbeat is so powerful, it can be heard from over 2 miles away. And during dives, that enormous heart slows to just a few beats per minute. Everything about the blue whale operates on a massive scale. It's like nature's gentle giant of the deep. Fact 17. Tomatoes were once considered poisonous in Europe. Believe it or not, the tomato, a staple in cuisines around the world, was once feared in Europe. When first introduced from the Americas in the 1500s, many Europeans believed tomatoes were poisonous. Why? Because they were often served on pewter plates, and the tomato's high acidity leached lead from the plates, causing sickness. It wasn't until centuries later that tomatoes gained popularity and became the star of dishes like pasta sauce and pizza. One man's poison really did become another man's pasta. Fact 18. Some turtles can breathe through their butts. Yes, you heard that right. Some species of turtles can breathe through their rear ends. It's called cloacal respiration, and it allows turtles like the Australian Fitzroy River turtle to stay underwater for extended periods. They absorb oxygen directly through their cloaca, a multi-purpose opening used for reproduction and excretion. This bizarre but brilliant adaptation helps them survive in low-oxygen environments and icy waters. Nature definitely has a sense of humor. Fact 19. An octopus can squeeze through any hole larger than its beak. Octopuses are the ultimate escape artists of the sea. Because they have no bones and their bodies are entirely soft except for their beak, they can squeeze through impossibly tiny spaces. If an opening is just a bit larger than their hard beak, they can wiggle their entire body through it. This makes them masters at slipping through cracks, escaping enclosures, and hunting in tight crevices. They're basically nature's shapeshifters and a little terrifyingly smart too. Fact 20. The human nose can detect over 1 trillion different scents. We often underestimate our noses, but the human sense of smell is incredibly powerful. Scientists now estimate that the average human can detect over 1 trillion different scents, far more than the old belief of just 10,000. From the aroma of fresh rain to the scent of a loved one, our olfactory system is deeply connected to memory and emotion. Your nose is not just a passive sniffer, it's one of your brain's most complex tools. Wow, you've just discovered 20 mind-blowing facts that most people don't know. But guess what? That was just the beginning. We've got 80 more unbelievable facts coming up in the next videos, and trust me, some of them are even more shocking. So, if you love discovering the strange, the amazing, and the totally unexpected, then you're in the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, and don't forget to turn on the bell so you'll be the first to know when the next video drops. Oh, and we want to hear from you. Which fact surprised you the most today? Drop your favorite one in the comments below, and let's see what blew your mind. If you found this video fun or learned something new, give us a like. It really helps us grow and keeps us creating more content like this just for you. And hey, if you're feeling generous, share this video with a friend who loves interesting facts, or send it to your group chat and see who already knew some of these. This is just part 1 of our 5-part series. Part 2 is coming up next with facts about space, deep-sea creatures, ancient mysteries, and more. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon in part 2 of 100 mind-blowing facts that will change the way you see the world. Stay curious.